What about Danger? Is he just like...
No, he's crazy.
They just manage them so well. They lock it in from the start of the year. They say, you're going to play 4 games, have a rest. Play 4 games, have a rest, whatever.
And he's just so thick and strong and big. And because he doesn't play in the midfield, and he's got some energy left when he sits up forward. And Cameron takes the best, and he got that Neil, who's also a big bastard, so he has to take a bit. So Danger sort of plays on the third
best.
Yeah, so, and obviously he's a star. He's one of the all-time. So
Still so quick too.
Yeah, that's right. While he's still got that first 7 or 8 metres, he's going to be very, very hard to stop. And he flushed that one on the weekend. That's goal kicking's been a bit the one thing you could say hasn't nailed, but he flushed that one.
It was insane.
And they always just peak for the right time. Geelong.
Well, they're very good.
Find
They're
a way
very
to get
good
themselves
club.
in the final.
Yeah, they are.
And then they'll just get a few players back in. They've got a few out at the moment, and then you bring them back in, and away you go. They've just got their depth of these underrated players that do their job is unbelievable. Whereas if you take a couple of good players out of most teams, you bring in these guys that are not ready.
So do you think that's system based, or do you think they've just got a great development system? Because they bring in a lot of blokes. Like Stengel was all Australian. Bailey Smith's probably all Australian as we speak this year. It's like Ollie Henry from the Pies. He's come in being a pretty handy player. So
I think it is system based, but then I think on the outside, off the field, they actually treat them like adults. Yeah, off field they treat them like they're like adults. So you do what you need to do to get yourself right for the weekend. This is when training is. This is what we want you to do, and then everything around that is
they're super protected. I know that their media staff protect them.
Whatever they do, they've got a great environment. Yeah. That's why people want to go to those clubs, because they know the club will support them and look after them, and they very, very rarely bottom out.
Yeah, it is like the Storm.
I said they're like the Storm, because Storm will get all those players from West Tigers that no one looked at, or what. Like Addo Carr was an example of that. Even Grant,
Harry Grant,
all these guys, and then they become these stars, and then.
Absolutely.
Both of those two clubs are very aligned in terms of they're just always at the top.
Well, they're talking Harley Reid, if he goes anywhere, he's going to come
to where? Geelong.
Well, how much money have they got?
I was going to say. Same with Hawthorn. Hawthorn are linked to everyone. How are they paying everyone? They must be doing some dodgy shit under the table.
Essendon have actually got a lot of money, but I don't know if people know.
Cotton On must be paying a lot of people to do some bloody working officers for them.
Yeah.
That is my one favourite. That is my one favourite conspiracy theory. They knew they were going to get Bailey 2 years ago, so they signed him to the Cotton On deal, and then then the third party
was getting a lot of money at Cotton On.
Exactly.
Other clubs should do that.
Should do it.
Just need one big supporter.